Okay, more crazy footage coming in from the confrontation earlier on today in Limerick as Catherine Connolly went walkabout on her presidential election campaign for Ireland, that is, on the streets of Limerick. And of course, she was flanked by people that were fawning over. She was flanked by Palestine flag waving, tea towel wearing fanatics, as you would expect, chanting the usual chants as she walked through the streets, trying to appear all peaceful and quiet and calm and reserved. But of course, Enoch Burke had other plans. Enoch Burke went in there, and of course, his mum was there too. I believe Martina made an appearance as well, maybe one or two brothers and a few of his crew. They decided to confront Catherine Connolly, Catherine the Commie, on the streets of Limerick, and he put it to her that her pushing or acceptance of transgender policies actually has caused him a lot of harm, and he's ended up spending, well, indirectly, over 500 days in Mountjoy prison as a result of it, and had his bank account effectively cleared out. Now, check the video that I put up earlier on today for some more footage of that, but interestingly, more clips have came in, and he is actually quite aggressively assaulted by some of these rabid Marxists on the streets of Limerick, and he's bustled, he's thrown to the ground. He seems to be in a lot of distress, actually, because some of these loons are deranged. They're absolutely deranged. They belong in straitjackets and padded cells, probably should be medicated with Thorazine just to keep them under control, but of course that won't happen. They're out there banging their drums and rattling their saucepans and waving their flags and sporting their tea towels. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. And watch this clip as well. I'm going to play it to you in a minute. And it's weird. Catherine Connolly is weird. As Enoch Burke's trying to confront her, she keeps grabbing at his hands. She keeps trying to hold his hands and rub his hands. Now you think, this is madness. I think that woman she's one creepy individual. She's creepy, but she keeps trying to grab his hands, and some would say, oh, she's just trying to calm him down. She's just trying to calm him down. She's not. She's an absolute creep. And Ma Burke was there too beside her, and I think she swatted Connolly's hands off Enoch as he was full flow, giving her the full shilling in Limerick. So let's get straight down to it, folks. Let's see the video footage, and lest you think this is all made up, lest you think I'm just saying things for clicks. Some of you think I'm all about the clicks, which I'm not. I'm about evidence, and I'm about calling a spade and not a big spoon. Let's see what happened in some extra bonus footage from the streets of Limerick today.
This is assault. Why did you do it to Catherine Connolly? My name is Enoch Burke. I want to ask you, do you have any respect for religion? Do you have any respect for
Look at these goons here, free Palestine. If it wasn't for that chant, what would they have to say? What would they have to say? They have nothing to say.
My life has been turned upside down.
Look at the way she's grabbing his hands. That is creepy. And she's not even grabbing them, she's rubbing them. She's setting her hands in his hands. That's creepy. I'm sure she's icy cold. Like Ma Burke's not having it.
Away from me. And
like,
I am a victim
keeps going for his hands. What's this?
Your gender ideology. And the people round about you here, Paul Murphy and your supporters, that's your
she keeps grabbing his hands, look. She's
grabbing
his finger. Guys, let me ask you a question. Guys and girls, let me ask you a question. When's the last time you rubbed your hands up against some stranger in the street when they were talking to you? And when they pointed their finger, you start rubbing their finger? I mean, give me a break. That woman is not wise. Preferring the Connolly, of course, here, mind you.
As a president, we should be maintaining the Constitution and the laws. And you can't say that, Catherine. You can't say that, Catherine. We need a religious belief.
There she goes. Catherine run away. There she is with that grin. She's like the Joker. Look. Come on, show them teeth. Show them teeth. Yeah. There she is, showing those fangs of hers. Good grief. Good grief. Good grief.
You're assaulting me. You're assaulting.
Look at this Wassack here with his burgundy baseball cap on back to front, his bloody big flesh tunnel earrings in. Look at this guy.
Me. I'm trying to listen to the president speaking. You're assaulting me. Are you a little pussy boy? This is assault. This is assault. What's assault? You're assaulting me. How are you assaulting? You're assaulting me. Who's assaulting you? What's assault? I'm being assaulted. Tell me about assault. What's assault? I'm being
What's assault? What's assault? I'll tell you what assault is. Assault would be reaching up and grabbing that nose ring ears and twisting it through 180 degrees and then shoving it into your ear hole. But of course, I wouldn't recommend that, because that would be wrong and that would be violent, and we don't advocate that. But he's asking the question, what is it? I think maybe he needs a demonstration, or at least he needs it to be explained to him in no uncertain terms. But of course, we don't advocate for that, because we're all about peace and love, just like the rabid left, as you can see.
assaulted. This is not assault, man. Hey! 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 I've been assaulted! I've been assaulted! I've been assaulted!
Have you seen any members of the guards there? Have you seen one single member of An Garda Síochána? Now, I'm not saying they're not there, but I'm saying, considering the amount of video clips that are coming out about this, you would have thought that the guards would have been there to weigh in, instead of leaving it to the Marxist brothers. Not the Marx brothers, the Marxist brothers with their tea towels and their baseball caps on the wrong way round. They seem to be policing this event. Huh? Is this a foretaste of what it's going to be like? Catherine's, hordes policing the streets of Limerick.
Assaulted! You're assaulted! This is assault! This is assault! This is assault! This is assault!
Oh my goodness me, man, oh man. Fair play to Enoch Burke. He seems to be a peace-loving guy. He seems to be a peace-loving guy. I think he's a lover. He's not a hater. But sometimes, you have to use non-verbal communication to get the message across to people like that. While they're giving it this, give them something back, something that's not words, a message that they'll understand and remember for the rest of their lives. Maybe even buy them a nice little card. Tell them you love them.
Assault! Why did you do it? This is assault! Why did you do it? This is assault! She is running for president of this country. This is assault! I just approached Catherine Connolly there. I do believe it's very important people know that she's no friend of religious freedom. And I simply went up to ask her. Yes.
Not a tricolour in sight. Every single flag's a Palestinian flag. No Gardaí. The goon squad on policing duties around Comrade Connolly. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? This is the streets of Limerick, folks.
Would she be somebody that would uphold the Constitution and the laws?
Yep.
As is well known, one of those wonderful guarantees in our Constitution is the guarantee to religious freedom in Article 42, freedom of conscience and the free profession and practice of religion. Now, because of Catherine and her supporters, you've seen a good picture of them here. Violent people, I'd say simply.
Very violent.
I was almost knocked to the ground. I was assaulted. These are the type of people, and their gender ideology is what has me where I am, outside Wilson's Hospital School, my legs giving way, in a prison cell for 500 days, my bank account's taken away, 66,000 euro robbed from me, and it's all because of Catherine Connolly and her supporters.
So there you have it. More footage coming in from the streets of Limerick, courtesy of the Burke family. So let me know what you think. I mean, really, a lot of questions have to be asked. Who was policing that event today? Because it wasn't An Garda Síochána. There wasn't one of them to be seen. And when that guy was assaulted, and he has it on camera, if he presses charges, will those lunatics be arrested and charged? Or will they just get away with it, said it was a little bit of hustle-tussle, a little bit of argy-bargy? But if it was Enoch Burke had lifted his hand to them, you bet your life he'd have been straight back into the cells before you can say Comrade Catherine. So that's the state of play. That is the state of play as per right now, coming into this sham of all shams, this foe of all faux elections that's due to take place next Friday. I tell you what, has anyone ever seen the like of this? Did anyone ever foresee that this presidential election that's supposed to be a little bit more low-key, and it's just, a figurehead role? That's what people are saying. Could anyone have predicted the amount of drama and circus around this? And I tell you what, it's only Saturday. We've still got until next Friday before this thing draws to a close. And then, of course, we've got the results to look forward to. And then the enshrining, swearing in of the next president. It's going to be difficult for Comrade Catherine because she doesn't believe in God. She's not convinced about that. She's a religious. She's an atheist or some other unbeliever, which is up to her. That's completely up to her. You can believe what you want or not believe what you want. Each to their own. But it's going to be hard to swear an oath to God if you don't believe in God. But anyway, I'm sure they'll cross that awkward spiritual bridge when they come to it. But for now, anyway, leave me your thoughts and comments below. Cut and paste the link to this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And if you don't, we're not going to fall out about it, are we? So anyway, for now, I'm Rick Munn. This is No Risk, No Reward Media. Over and out.